machine has a speed control. I can go slow or I can go faster. Yeah? Now when I do it, I go at maximum speed. Okay, because I want to do it fast. Because when you work, when you're in business, time is important. You never heard the statement, time is money. Right. So if I go slow, then I'll finish maybe a day or two too late. Alright, so we sand it. What you need to do when you sand it, you need to always secure whatever it is that you are sanding. You notice it was shifting on me. So what we do, we put some nails on the bench to keep it in place. So if I sand, the door does not fly at the back. You understand? It stays on the table. Now if you notice the wood has some lines, they call that the grain of the wood. Whenever you sand it, you sand together with the grain of the wood. You don't sand across. If you do sand across the grain, then you have to come back and sand along the grain. So you do not see all the marks of the sandpaper. Okay? So this is just to bring the wood level. Sometimes this time when you stand on the bench, you want to do the other side, you might have to move it. And make sure where your joint is, it's one. You could come and feel it.
Yeah.
Come ahead, go and feel it. Feel the joint. Does it feel like one side is higher than the other, or does it feel the same level?
Same level.
Right, so that's what the bell sander is. Right?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
When you fill, do you use protective gear?
Yes, you need to have a mask for your
That's
dust.
right.
Whenever you're doing the wood, when you stand in the wood, you need to have a mask for the dust. When you spray, you also have a different kind of mask. We'll get to that in a while. Okay? So with the cupboard door, back and front, you sand it, you sand the edges, make sure it's nice. After you finish with the bell sander to make sure everything is level, you use what is called a vibrating sander. Where did I erase it? Okay. So this one doesn't have tape on it, but this is what you use after you put the sandpaper on it, and you hook it up here, you plug it, and then it vibrates. You sand the door and it comes out smooth. Right? Now what it does, all the marks that may be left behind because of the bell sander, this vibrating sander will remove it, and then when you touch it, it is smooth, almost like glass, right? And then it's ready for spraying. Of course, if there are any holes, then you mix with polyfiller or body filler. You see the same thing that is put on the cars.
Yeah.
Body filler, everybody knows body filler,
Yeah.
right? So we use it on the wood as well. So you block up your little holes, and then you give it the vibrating sander, and you sand, make sure everything is well blocked, smooth, and it's ready for spray. Okay, now let me show you the machine that made the doors. You can just pass this one. Okay, this is the machine where we cover the doors. Let me see if I can get a piece of wood to show you. Okay, so there is where we do, you can grab one of the doors for me. Take that small one. Okay, so the door has different parts. This centerpiece here is your panel, and these are your side rails. Goes all around the panel. Okay? Now this section of the machine, yeah, it does your panel. This middle section does the side rails. And here, this section here, it does the groove and tongue where you put the joints together. Okay, so after you do all that, then you can put your door together. So I'm going to put on the machine. It's very noisy. Don't come too close. You know? It's very noisy. I'm going to show you how it comes out. So you see the piece of wood, it's still square. It has no design on it as yet, right? Alright, so brace your ears, it's a bit noisy. see a difference, right? Sorry for the dust. You can see the difference?
Yeah.
Alright, so it took off some at the back and it gave you a nice design to the front. Now after you do that on all four sides to make your panel, you sand it by hand because some of the places the machine may not be able to sand. So you have to, through all the grooves, you sand it by hand, and of course the flat area is for the machine. When you're done with that, then you pass the side. You would have pieces to put around your panel. You pass it in the center. Now I'm going to take this edge and pass it in the center so that you could see what the center, how the center comes out, how the side wheel comes out. So I'm putting it on again. Block your nose, let me give you some time. By the way, this wood is mahogany wood. This is mahogany. This one is yellow pine, but it is treated, that's why it kind of looks greenish. So we buy treated wood so that the termites don't eat it too fast. You know? Alright, I'm going on again.
You said something about termites. Talk to me about the termites.
Well, termites, as long as it's wood, termites eat wood. So we have to treat it. Sometimes you buy the wood treated, or you purchase a chemical to treat the wood yourself. Okay? So if you buy it untreated, it will go faster. For example, we have this wardrobe there in the corner. This is untreated yellow pine, and the termites didn't mess with it. It would last longer if the wood is treated.